5v5. Give me the one fight there that you're most excited about for whatever reason. Maybe it's a young guy like Ammo Williams getting a big opportunity.
Yeah,
Maybe it's the two faded guys and Wilder and ZHANG. But give me the one fight that you're really motivated to see.
I know this is going to be a really poor answer for you, Chris, but I like the first fight of the night, Craig Richards against Willie Hutchinson. Like, it's a pure 50-50 matchup between two Brits, right? Craig's lost a tight decision to Bivol. Willie Hutchinson won the World Amateur Championship. Like, he's a guy who's undefeated as a pro. And then you've got Ammo against Shiraz. Shiraz is like really Queensbury's hot pick. They really rate him. And Ammo, like, you know him, right? He's a wild guy, great athlete, can punch. He's had a great camp. That's a WBC final eliminator. Then you've got Ray Ford, who's coming off one of the fights of the year, fighting Nick Ball, who should be WBC world champion. That's a really tough fight. Hrgovic Dubois, I'm very confident about in our man. And I'd probably have to say Wilder ZHANG, to be honest with you, because Wilder's our captain. So it's double points for the captain pick. And I think it's going to come down to that last fight. I mean, we may be locked in by then, but we may need Deontay Wilder to win by stoppage to win the entire competition. And if he does, I'm going to jump in the ring, give him a big cuddle, and it's going to, everybody's going to embrace with a championship, So this is a really unique concept. It's going to be a lot of fun next week. And it's a humdinger of a card. Like, brilliant, brilliant night of boxing.
Didn't Ammo Williams write a diss track about you a couple of years back?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. He went for a rough time, Emma. I'm very proud of him. He really lost it. I think I can see behavioural traits in people quite easily, dealing with young fighters over the period of time. I just actually spoke to a young man on the phone called Scott Fitzgerald, who really lost his way in boxing and suffered and, got himself in trouble and, sort of substance abuse and stuff like that. And he's come through the other side now. Just actually, funnily enough, he phoned me 10 minutes before this. And I haven't spoken to him for about 2 years. And he's back in the gym and he's got himself together. And, and with Ammo, I started to see that change of behaviour in him. And he came through a fight. I can't remember what fight it was. I think it was Dennis Douglin, actually, was the fight.
Yeah.
And I just felt like he wasn't himself, and he really struggled. And, he went and got himself help. And Pete Berg and those guys did a great job to sort of rally around him. And he came through the other side. And it took a long time, probably 6 months of working on his mind and trying to get him back in. And, during that period, we had a little bit of a fallout. And, I'm sure he did some things he regrets as well, but I'm very proud of the way he's come back, because sometimes when someone goes into, spirals into that kind of mental state, you wonder if they're ever going to come back. And we'll be 1,000,000% behind him next week. And if he wins, it's a massive moment for his career.
Yeah, it's a great card this weekend. Great card next weekend. And then your U.S. tour, Eddie, continues when you're Puerto Rico, you're Arizona, off to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait, mate. Boxing's flying.
You got it. Eddie, appreciate the time, man. Know you're busy. Thanks for joining me.
Cheers, mate. Speak soon.